So we have our first 20 minutes of Endgame, thanks to a few secretive press screenings where someone has spilled the stones. Now there is room for this to be wrong, but it seems somewhat right, so let's begin. The movie begins essentially as a continuation of the Ant-Man and Wasp post-credits scene, which is the emergency broadcast, which leads into Hawkeye's story. He's enjoying time with his family before all three of his kids get dusted, following by his wife who gets dusted in his arms, very reminiscent of Peter dying in Tony's arms. Back in Wakanda though, present day, everyone is mourning the loss, blaming themselves, Thor blaming himself, Cap wishes he could have done more, before they head back to New York with information on Vision and the Mind Stone, which has been encrypted from a dusted Shuri. Then we get a dream sequence of Tony and Pepper getting married, with everyone there, but then people start getting dusted and Pepper gets dusted before she can say I do. It's meant to be a nightmarish of a sequence for Tony, which leads to him waking up in the Benatar, kind of having a panic attack. And we've seen these clips in the trailer before and we've heard about some of these press releases of Tony and Nebula passing time by playing games and keeping distracted, but they're slowly losing food, water, oxygen. They are finally able to get the heaters going, but the ship is still not moving. In New York, though, people are rioting and preaching of end times, or end games. The Avengers are working on Fury's pager, and we've seen similar clips of this in the trailer, where they're talking about what to do next. And the next scene after this is where Tony records his goodbye to Pepper. He then wears Quill's clothing, trying to feel warm, and he just feels sad, saying that he saw Quill dusted. It's taken a mental toll on him because he didn't really particularly get along with Quill. And this leads into the Captain Marvel post-credits scene because Banner got the signal to work again, and it contacted her, and she wants to know where's Fury. So it could easily be a very strong, crafted synopsis, or it could be fake, but I think it fits in well enough along with the footage that we've saw, and Kevin Feige saying that it'll roughly, for the most part, be within the first 15 to 20 minutes. But what do you think, and can you get even more excited for Endgame?